Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Jay here, and I'm going to be running you through some of the things I wish I knew when I first started calisthenics. And obviously my journey's been like 2 years now. I always worked out. I went gym before I even done calisthenics. I played football for multiple years of my life. But there have been a couple of mistakes I've made in my fitness journey and I've learned over the years, and I'm going to tell you now. So the very first point I want to reiterate is stick to the basics. It is so pivotal that you make sure you stick to the simple things. Stick to dips, pull-ups, push-ups. All these exercises are going to be fundamental to build the foundation before you even jump into skills, because skill training is very hard. I can't even exaggerate. Like, even after 2 years of training, it just don't get any easier. Like, you just move on to the next progression, then it's hard. Like, you're gonna need a good foundation of strength before you even get into skill training. Another point I want to make is that skills also take a lot of stress on your tendons and your joints. So if you jump into that without even getting your body used to being in these positions, you are more prone to injury. Not because of your muscle tears or muscle injuries, you're more prone to getting joint pains in your wrists, pains in your bloody elbows. It's actually a very known fact that a lot of people in calisthenics actually get like elbow pains as well. I haven't experienced that yet, but the wrist pains I get when I don't stretch, oh mate, they do my brain in sometimes. But obviously you gotta make sure you stretch and you give yourself time to recover, and then you won't get it as prevalent. Number 2 is, do not blow on a crazy bulk. Oh my god, I can't emphasize this enough. Even in general in gym, it's not really worth bulking. It's not something I believe in unless you're a crazy anomaly who's really skinny and you've actually got absolutely no body fat on you. That's when you should be going on a bulk. You shouldn't be going on a bulk when you're 15 to 20% body fat anyway. You're better off just converting the calories you got into more satiating foods and better macronutrients. You'll get better results like that, because we're in this for the long term. We're not in it for short term results, looking a bit big in a t-shirt when you're bulky and then you take your top off and you've got bare body fat, and that's not even healthy to be like that anyway. And your life don't revolve around your aesthetics. You want to be able to function. You don't want to be out of breath when you're walking down the street. You don't want to be out of breath when you're playing with your kids. Like, you want to be healthy and functional. So that's what we want to do. We want to keep you in a healthy body fat percentage. And with calisthenics, it's relative to your body weight. So it's very important that you stay in a moderately lean physique, because everything is relative to the amount you weigh. So this is even more important for you to stay leaner than what should actually be in normal gym or normal weightlifting, because actually as they put on mass, they actually get stronger. With calisthenics, it works the bipolar opposite. The more mass you put on, it is going to be harder to do the move, obviously, because you have more weight. Number 3, do not neglect mobility. Oh, I've regretted not training this so much. Like, I should be so much more flexible than what I am, but I just never program it into my workouts, and it actually hinders your skills, believe it or not. Like L-sit, V-sit, they're all mobility issues. Handstand, shoulder mobility. Handstand, wrist mobility. Mobility is so important. Even like your straddle planches, like the wider you can get your hips, the easier it is to straddle planche. And obviously I have terrible hip mobility, so actually when I'm trying to do a straddle or do any variation like that, the amount of pains I get in my glutes and my hips is unbelievable. So I would advise 100% work on your mobility, because there's so many calisthenics exercises where you actually need good mobility in order to do it. Number 4, do not expect to progress as what you think. You will take very long to get certain skills, just dependent on your leverages, how tall you are, how long your arms are. This will determine how long it will take you to get certain skills. Like me, I've always had big long legs, always weighed a lot. Even me now, when I'm kind of lean, I'm weighing like 74 kg and I'm not exactly a tall guy. I've always had a lot of weight on me. So me and my skill training just has took forever. Obviously there's certain programming you can do to speed it up. I'm not going to cap. Better trainer, better programming, better nutrition, you're going to speed up your journey 1,000,000%. But the matter of the fact is, your leverages can make your journey longer than someone who is doing the exact same thing as you. So do not compare yourself to other people. Do not look at all these people on the internet that are doing skills. Do not look at my content or people that are better than me and get demoralized, because you will get there one day as long as you are consistent and you stick to it. The time frame in which you get it is not really relevant. It doesn't matter. So don't spend your time stressing about that. Number 5, stick to the compounds. You don't really need to condition your abs. I know this might be a bit controversial and people may disagree with me, but most of your skill training is gonna work on your abs, and it's gonna absolutely demolish your abs. Like when I do planche, my abs are bloody in bits, and then you're gonna waste time doing all these crunches, doing these hollow body holds when you're literally training your abs, and you're putting it in a hollow body hold when you're doing a front lever or something like that. Like, training abs is not really essential. You could do it when you're a beginner and you ain't really doing the best form of the skills, but once you get more advanced and you progress in your skill training, I don't really think it's really necessary to train abs. They even say this with bodybuilding anyway, you don't really need to train abs. I'm not saying don't build the muscle up, because clearly we're going to build the abs up from the skills we are doing. That's obviously inevitable, because you need to hold your glutes, tense your glutes. All the strength comes from your abs technically, so you're going to get crazy abs anyway. I'm just saying it's not really any point wasting your time making isolation movements with ab training. I personally do not think it's really worth it unless you are a functional beginner and you can't even do the compounds anyway. Like, but yeah, these are a couple things I've learned, and these are a couple tips I have for you, so you don't make the same mistakes as me. And if you agree, drop your comments down below what things you've learned on your journey. And yeah, so if you like my content, please like and subscribe. I'm gonna try to be dropping more videos from now on. I'm really gonna try to smash it this year, so make sure you subscribe to my channel. Peace out.